Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, May 9th, 2024 at 10:19 a.m. in the morning. Mm, I woke up, I think, about half hour ago. Um, so I guess I slept pretty good last night. Um, but I think I went to bed like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember, 12 or 1 something after excuse me, after doing the previous video. So, you know, um they said it's supposed to rain between tonight and tomorrow morning. And then Friday night, Saturday night, Friday night and Saturday night it's supposed to be a cold front. And then Sunday evening all the way and through next Friday it's supposed to rain all week. So, yeah, I need help with whatever I can get for hotel room or motel room out of the rain all week. I have no shelter overhead, nowhere to go. And when other people are in need, they ask for like $600 or $700 a week too. So um the same gang stalking traffickers that sabotage my job opportunities, they're the same ones that lying to people and saying that I'm lazy and don't want to work. And um and I don't know what flying monkey came up with that fake idea, falsely talk about that I just lay on my back in hotel rooms pretty pity prostituting. They try to say, oh, all she's good for is just laying on her back and begging in hotel rooms and pity prostituting. But, as I say, I'm going to remind y'all, they sabotage, thousands of potential job opportunities at the airport. Excuse me, my housing was sabotaged. And my, you know, my housing was sabotaged. And my Piccadilly job with the workplace bullying, workplace mobbing, that was sabotaged. And the past 3 job opportunities, well, 2 of them turned out to be scam jobs. And the other one seemed like it was a very extremely toxic work environment. You know, so but that job where I was supposed to go out of state, well, that happened before I was wrongfully arrested. That job where I was supposed to go out of state, they, lied and said that I was hired, that we all were hired. And then they went straight up AWOL on me. You know, so I mean, I don't even know if me being wrongfully banned from the airport, if that put me on another kind of blacklist or something. Because like I passed the background checks and everything, and but yeah, I'm positive that the online stalkers showed that man, that at the head of security at the airport. I'm positive that the online stalkers had showed him the smear campaign video, um, you know, talking about the Minister Pensacola video. the fake Darnell Williams perp, the sex trafficker that talking about switch sides and now candy, and talking about sell that soul. Yeah, he was the one who did that fake smear campaign video. And then he will recently went on Clapper and lied to people and said that I have an OnlyFans and Pornhub account. So y'all saying stuff like this, then y'all get mad and get defensive when I say that y'all are sex traffickers. So, and I heard that that's when the gang stalkers are trafficking targeted individuals. I heard that they won't let us work. They won't let us have housing. They won't let us be independent, and they want us controlled with a handler. And they try to put us under sexual MK Ultra. So, but you know what? Like, the online stalkers lied to people and say Candy gets thousands of dollars per week. And if that was true, you would never see me on the streets. Excuse me. Excuse me. So because of the rain, I'm asking for help. Yeah, I'm asking for help. But just because I ask for it doesn't mean I get it. And so, they're forcing me to have to leave my TikToks private so that I really can't even get help. And so, I share my short stories in hopes to earn some help. Earn, some donations. And they have falsely reported that for spam and scam. I don't I give my ebooks for free, but I give people the option if they want to buy them as well. I made no sales this past month, and I think the previous month, and I don't remember when the last time I had any sales from the ebooks. But if I do, it end up being like $2 or $3 or something. And I share my short stories for free, and if you want to donate, you can donate however much you want. But I don't really sell my short stories, but I share them for free. And if you want to make a free will donation of however much, you can do that, and the IRS people and the Social Security Administration said that by writing is work, and that is self-employment. So, the online stalkers lie and say it's not work and that it's a scam, and they won't allow me to make a living as a writer because they are jealous and think badly everything about me. So as I said, with these people who are desperate to turn even other TIs against me, a real TI will see right through you when you want to call somebody schizophrenic. Because other real TIs know the pain and they know what it's like to be called schizophrenic. But I've seen fake TI perps try to call narcissistic control freak fake TI perps try to falsely call me schizophrenic. Hypocritically, but they have meltdowns of somebody called them schizophrenic. after being made aware of this TI program, even before then, I don't call nobody schizophrenic. I don't even have the opinion that, oh, this person's schizophrenic or this person is bipolar. You know, so, I've been trying to, I guess the earliest I try to off and on, but now it's been consistent since 2011, I think. When I fully woke up to the truth about psychiatry and the mental health system fully in 2010 or 2011 in my research, but 2009 I was trying to break away from them, and I didn't know the truth, but I think it was 2007 or 2009 I was fed up and wanted to write an ebook called The Psych World. But I still and it's like and wanting to talk about everything being fake with the psychiatry and the mental health system. But then last year I wrote an ebook about my mental health experiences, and I got attacked for it. I wrote an ebook about the foster care system. It's like when I wrote that was like my first cookbook ebook, but I wanted to practice more cooking when I had my place. I wanted to practice more cooking, practice more recipes, and improve and work better at having recipe ebooks and cookbooks and stuff. And they were the online stalkers who didn't have a right or the authority to stalk and read my stuff. They make fake bad reviews on all my ebooks and everything on purpose to deter anybody from even wanting to read it for free. But yet they stalk and read and tell everybody else, oh, like every ebook. And it's like, if you're in your 60s, you're childish for doing something, for harassing people like that. And then you're saying that I'm childish and act a certain kind of way, but you're bullying. You don't think that's childish? Bullying and harassing unprovoked when you think you got the fake. You're an internet stranger who think you got the fake authority to force me to stop writing. And then later on, you gaslight and lie and say, I never said you couldn't write an ebook. Oh, you told me over the phone. Starbricker, you told me over the phone that I should be forced to, stop writing. And they won't allow me to be comfortable in my own skin with just writing how I want. And everybody in the writing community, nobody in the writing community on Twitter or TikTok, really, none of them. But mainly on TikTok, I've been battling my targeting so much that I haven't had much opportunities to write. And then a lot of people from the writing community unfollowed me because they unfollowed me because of or blocked me because of me talking more about my targeting. And like when the fake Darnell Williams perp wrongfully shut down my ebooks. I'm sorry, my TikToks. So now I'm forced to have to talk about my targeting on private accounts and can't even reach other people. And then one TikTok account I was trying to devote to nothing but my writings. And then the other TikToks I was gonna devote to for my the targeting. So now I find myself talking mainly about the targeting and my need for help with my homeless situation. And like in one of the short stories I recently wrote, TikTok is blocking me from getting any views for some reason. The one with the Tayson's militant mission, that one. So, um, this past week when I wrote a couple of short stories, the only people who complimented me was a few people in the TI community, not really anybody in the writing community. And people are being like so narcissistic, abusive, and self-righteous and politically correct that they think that they give themselves their fake authority to deny you of your freedom of speech and freedom of expression. You know, so, but but yeah, I heard that today is supposed to be record heat today. Um, with the warm weather, record heat, and then tomorrow is supposed to rain, and then have tonight, between tonight and tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and then have a cold front. And I'm gonna remind y'all again, telling TMI that how am I supposed to survive out in the rain, getting rained on while menstruating? So they have certain professed targeted individuals that have more of an advantage than others. If some people, they're homeless TIs, living in a vehicle, and their family has, deserted them, um, you know, they have some homeless people on TikTok that are not TIs, or they might be TIs and don't know it. And they ask for help, and sometimes they're just sitting in their car saying nothing. And they get a lot of people to enter into their live streams and donate or whatever. But if I try to ask for help on TikTok or whatever, or Clapper or anything like that, trying to do a live stream, I get completely ignored. And on YouTube, sometimes if I do a live stream, it's nobody but gang stalkers. And occasionally I might get a couple of supportive subscribers that you know a couple of supportive subscribers that you know will enter my live stream, but you know like, I'm not even out here to harm anyone. I'm not out here to use or take advantage of anyone. I'm at a disadvantage. And my finances was pretty rocky this past week, but I made it through. And so now I'm at 38 cents in the bank and 83 cents, excuse me. But if you're polite about it and you don't have the funds, then thank you so much anyway. I know you had it in your heart to wish you could help, but it's the people who are rude and blow me off, people who have an attitude with me and rude with me, then I get frustrated when I try to panhandle and ask for help in person, But people in New Orleans are not kind to the homeless and poor. And like, even other black people with minimum wage jobs, they act like as if they want to aggressively punish homeless people. And it's like a lot of people are forced into homelessness due to being on that watch list and targeted. And things got worse when that C word started in 2020 that ends in 19. That's when everything went downhill. And then it disgusts me that my twin sister allows these internet strangers to write a false narrative about my life and rewrite history. And she just sit there and let them and don't even correct them. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. So I had to blow my nose just now. So yeah, back to being on the streets with swollen legs, no place to lay down or fall asleep, and dealing with more harassment and sabotage, and struggling to have a meal to eat, and suffering like out in the rain and everything. Excuse me. And it seems like when I the stalkers want me out in the open on the streets and as vulnerable as possible. And I heard that the government tells your family to not help you. They tell your family to not help you, and they encourage your family to perp you and not be nice to you. And it's like I get frustrated, and I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? Excuse me. So people who are they gang stalk, and they sell out for blood money. They sell out for satanic blood money. Excuse me. Because like just because somebody has a lot of followers on social media and all smiles and all happy does not mean that they're good or nice people. But they front like as if they're they front like as if they're do-gooders and positive and stuff. And like somebody could actually be like a food reviewer. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me try to blow my nose again. I'm back. So I kind of forgot exactly what I was just talking about. Excuse me. So um you know but I'm informing y'all. um I'm informing y'all that you know I'm in this, you know forced against my will to be on the terrorist watch list program and a threat to the new world order. But I see people that profess to be targeted individuals, and they're homeless living in their vehicle. Um, but I really don't see them talking about strategies on how to survive as a homeless TI. Um, sometimes I certain people, but like I don't know how they eat or how they live, or how they use the bathroom, or how they're able to get sleep. Um, and some of them are strongly, into the Bible, and everything. And there are certain targeted individuals who are denied a spot at the homeless shelters, denied soup kitchen access, denied rights. you know um So like they had somebody that was giving me weird and unrealistic advice, dishing out unsolicited advice on what on stuff that was strange and unrealistic, you know. And then they think that, people dishing out unsolicited advice, they think that the solution to your problem is supposed to come immediately. You know, so I had never, throughout asking for help, I've seen it happen with other people, but through my any fundraiser or my Ko-fi or none of that, like nobody has ever donated me a lump sum of $1,000. You know, I never got that, a lump sum of $1,000 for a donation. Never. You know, um, one time the highest I ever got was last year. Somebody donated me $600 after I got that place, and then she blocked me and went AWOL on me, and I'm like, for what? And maybe the gang stalkers must have got in her head, you know, and she was supposedly Christian and targeted. I don't know. But it's been a while since I got any donation to the fundraiser. Um, excuse me, and the online stalkers was stalking my GoFundMe every day. The vigilante stalkers, they were stalking my GoFundMe every day, and I wasn't even getting help, like not even every week. And then I think I got like $1,500 within a span of 18 months. Not 15,000, but 1,500 over a span of 18 months. And when I got that job with the school, I felt confident that I didn't need the help no more, and and also they bullied me to the point where I was forced to have to take down that GoFundMe. And then I ended up needing help again after they workplace mobbed me off that job, and and then I didn't know who it was, but come to find out, it was the fake Darnell Williams perp that falsely reported the other GoFundMe that I tried to make. That was him that did that. And other TIs said that happened to them too, that the gang stalkers will falsely report their GoFundMe. But the only time you're allowed to have a GoFundMe or whatever and be successful and flourish with it is, if you sell out and become fake and become one of them. And then you get like all kinds of support, and you end up being successful with your ebook sales. But a fake satanic new age solution on how to beat the targeting that will send you straight to hell. Like, if you're a true Christian, there's really no such thing as beating gang stalking, because you got to go through persecution being a Christian. And if you believe in Jesus Christ, you end up being persecuted. But targeted or not, if you because they got many people who are not Christian that are targeted, and I don't know why, but persecuted or not, I meant to say targeted or not, if you a Christian, if you lukewarm, the devil and his servants leave you alone. But the closer you try to get hard, that's the more the devil will attack you. But sometimes if you're supposed to be Christian, and I guess even if you unknowingly step over, on the devil's side, and you end up like getting like severely attacked, even if you didn't know. So um but like a lot of the gang stalking activities is very distracting, with distracting me from trying to get closer to God and read the Bible and pray every day like I'm supposed to, because they're so heavy with distracting me and trying to destroy me and everything, and it's a big battle. And you know like one time on TikTok, I spread a Bible message, um and nothing else, and the fake Darnell Williams perp falsely reported that for harassment and bullying or something. And then I think it was me spreading the scripture about you must be born again or something like that. I don't remember, but I think that was what I shared. And then I I appealed it, and then TikTok rejected the appeal on one of my previous accounts that's wrongfully gone now. But for the fact that I must be a threat, that y'all want to falsely report everything I post. And he threatened to falsely report everything I post on Clapper. and it's like they are not shy about their devil worship. I mean, my twin sister even pledges allegiance to Satan. And then they reverse it on me and lie and say that I'm the satanic one, that I throw up Illuminati hand signs and stuff. No, it's y'all. So the feeling of hunger right now is trying to kick in. You know, it's 10:55 in the morning. You know, and the foster mom basically had me marked for death when I was still in foster care. And they wanted me to be a controlled slave of the mental health system for the rest of my life, for all my life. Excuse me. And the foster mom didn't want me to work. Her daughter Shelly didn't want me to work or have a job. And now these internet strangers are expecting me to have a job. People in New York in the mental health system didn't want me to work. They didn't want me with a job. And then they act like as if, oh, you don't want to lose your benefits. Fuck the Social Security benefits. They're not benefits if how you spend it is controlled. You know, so you end up getting more income from working than you do with SSI and Social Security. But I'm disabled, but I never asked to or wanted to be on Social Security or SSI. And every time I try to get a job, the 18 and 19 years old, the foster mom kept trying to sabotage me, and she succeeded. um, and I was blacklisted and workplace mobbed. And they used to have this it was called the employment guide. And I used to look through there in 2003, like the employment guide. I guess, I don't. I mean, I used to look through there and try to look for jobs, and nobody in New Orleans wanted to hire me. And they had either a lot of scam jobs, or the legit jobs. Nobody wanted to hire me. Um, and the foster mom and other narcissistic abusers would cut their eyes and be like, "Nobody is going to hire you." You know, they would tell me nobody's gonna hire me. And the foster mom felt threatened by my independence and self-sufficiency, or attempts at self-sufficiency and independence. And she didn't want to let me go, but at the same time, she acted like she was sick and tired of me and couldn't stand me and couldn't stand to look at my face. But if I tried to leave, she would try to block me from moving out of her house. And she was very controlling. I was 18 and 19 years old. She was very controlling and would not let me, was trying to not let me move into New Orleans Towers. And then she must have smear campaigned me, and I know my twin sister did. So both of them smear campaigning me at New Orleans Towers. No wonder why I had the hell that I went through with being gang stalked and perped by neighbors, the directors there, the employees there, the fake security guards. Yeah, they used to gang stalk me really bad. Like, and when I had my car was new, and they slashed my freaking tires before Hurricane Katrina. And the car was new. So yeah, they were. I had to experience targeted harassment, and then was victim blamed each and every time. And one of the security guards there sexually assaulted me that worked there. Um, so, but excuse me, and I could, that's a lot of more stories, but so yeah, like, I have to prepare to get out of here and be on the streets, and don't know if I'll get to have dinner tonight. Don't know if I'll have anything to eat. Um, but yeah, like, and I think before that, one time I got $600 last year. Another time, um, like once in 2020, somebody helped me with $500. And one time last summer, when I was in Bloomington, somebody helped me with $500. And then she turned out to be an occultic, new age, bossy, controlling witch. And I didn't know until after I accepted the funds. Excuse me. But, you know, and as I said, that man, Kenneth, I don't know if he lost his job and couldn't donate anymore, or if he if he saw smear campaigns about me and stopped donating. But the last time he helped me was in February. He would send me $50 a month without me having to ask for anything, without me asking for anything. So, as I said, I'm not the bad, evil person that, it's like the people who are falsely spreading rumors that I'm a bad person. They're part of the gang stalking, satanic, Luciferian, devil worshipping, sex trafficking, cult network. And I don't even think my twin sister want me to turn and sell out. I think my twin sister just want me fucking dead. My twin sister wants me just dead. And some of her cult following flying monkeys want me dead. But you know, and some of them just want me institutionalized or jailed so bad. But it's like the ones that's fighting the targeting and keep resisting. It's rare of us now because it seems like most targets have sold out and got back in line. Or they got beaten into submission, and now they're perping. And so there's less need for YouTube agents. And us real targeted individuals, it seems like our YouTube videos are buried. They're being buried. Um, while the popular fakes that practice witchcraft and the occult, their fake videos that get like 285,000 views and like a whole bunch of likes and stuff like that, and all they do is sit behind a desk and talk like they're this fake expert or whatever. Yeah, they're fake. Even that Terry Joel Jr. is abusive and narcissistic and one of the popular fakes, and all he does is sit behind a freaking, sit on his couch. But today, with me having to be back on the streets, y'all will see some gang stalking activity. But the perps see me being targeted and then try to gaslight and try to rewrite history and try to gaslight. And the ones that's targeting and trafficking online, when I show my in-person stalking experiences, they want to lie, flip the script and lie and say that I'm a crazy nut job that's harassing innocent people, when damn well you see that one headlight and the arm out. They went right till after they passed by me to drape their arm out the window. Y'all see the tactics. And my twin sister knows I'm targeted. But my twin sister, she's loyal to the cult because she's afraid of being attacked or backlash. Dealing with backlash. And people in the TI community, even the ones that became fake, sold out, and betrayed me, they even were trying to say that my twin sister is part of the Order of the Eastern Star. But my twin sister lying to people and saying Candy thinks she's better than other homeless. Well, you thought you were too good to suffer homelessness, and you think you're better than me. And we're twins. Excuse me. What makes you think I deserve to suffer, but you don't? Why you think you don't deserve to suffer, but why you think I do? But the foster family trained her to think she's better than me in every way. And in society, everybody, manipulated. They, manipulated for her to think she's better than me in every way. But, people with high amount of subscribers and followers, they pretend to be fake smiles or fake positivity, but they be throwing up those satanic hand signs. And you got like millions of you got over 1 million YouTube subscribers and TikTok followers and Instagram followers, and you profess to be a praying Christian, but behind closed doors you performing satanic rituals. And you're not even trying to lead people to Jesus Christ properly. So, and even when asking for help, I never even got like $1,000 in one day, or even $1,000 in 1 week. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, like I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, with me having to suffer on the streets for 6 days. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. For me to have to suffer on the streets for 6 days and swollen legs, little to no sleep, and struggling to get to have any money for food to eat. But when I'm on the street suffering and needing help, y'all laugh at that. That's funny to y'all. But then when I get the hotel room, or when I get an apartment, or when I get a job, they get outraged. I mean, I got a job, with the Piccadilly. Oh, y'all were outraged about that. And each and every time I get a job, they always gossip amongst themselves about how I'm not going to last long on a job, or that I'm going to get fired soon, and this and that, or whatever. They do this each and every time I get a job, or each and every time I get housing. So, like being in this targeting program, your own family members, I witnessed them trying to replace you with outsiders that's not related. They're trying to look for a replacement family member. And then you watch them treat complete strangers way better than how they treat you. And then people are like, oh, you're a grown woman, nobody should have to take care of you. Well, y'all blocking me from working. But good thing I'm well rested today, that I could go to the library and work on some short stories. And with the Psych World ebook, if I can get around to writing it, the Psych World ebook is an ebook where I would like to talk about how fuck this whole damn world is, not just the mental health system. But the stalkers dare me to make any earnings off of writing, and they don't have the authority. Who gave y'all the authority to do this to me? And just like their smear campaigns is fake, that fake bad reviews on my ebooks, everything is just fake. It's not even their real sentiments. But like, for y'all to stay mad and upset at somebody who doesn't even know you, who never did you anything, I can't imagine I can't imagine forcing myself to stalk, follow, and harass somebody I don't even know, who never did me anything, who never offended me. I can't imagine myself feeling like I can't stand someone who doesn't know me and never and that they never did me anything. So I can't stay on here long because I gotta get up and go. But I need any and all the help I can get. Please. It's a petition, not a demand. And I'm gonna go to the library and work on some short stories.